Daniel Renee is getting called out again for allegedly trying to bully another female fragrance content creator. Welcome back to Fragrance Weekly, where we recap the biggest stories, launches, and drama from the community that you might have missed. First up on our fragrance news recap today, Kayali is releasing new body care products. The brand owner Mona Katan has been teasing the release of 2 new body care products. They'll be releasing lip balms and body creams for 2 of their already existing fragrance, Yum Buji Marshmallow and Yum Pistachio Gelato. The lip balm will retail for $24 and the body cream will retail for $48. Forever Mood launches a new fragrance called Not Your Type. Now, we don't really have much details on this fragrance yet because we've just been getting some teasers, but the fragrance is said to be a warm, spicy floral fragrance with notes of iris, white suede, and vanilla wood. Honestly, that sounds like my type of fragrance, but let me know if this sounds interesting to you and if you might be picking this up. Daniel Renee is getting called out again for bullying yet another female fragrance creator that has already been through a lot this year. And in case you don't know, Daniel Renee is one of the biggest content creators / influencer with over 2.3 million followers on TikTok and over 500k followers on Instagram. All credit about this gist goes to Your Arabian Bestie. Now this is the full gist. A content creator called Your Arabian Bestie posted a video calling out the different things that Daniel Renee has done in the community that he gets away with. If you want to watch the full video, you can go to our page. Now to the actual gist. She mentioned that he has recently started trying to bully according to Leah. Now, I'm not going to dig into old wounds about what she's been through earlier this year, but if you were on Fragrance Talk, you probably understand what I'm talking about already. So she finally decided to dust herself up and just put herself out there. After a while, Daniel Renee initially welcomed her into his family. I remember seeing her at the launch of his last fragrance. She was having so much fun. She looked happy. So honestly, I was really happy for her. And I was thinking to myself, oh, maybe it's not so bad after all. Now, according to the story I heard and what Leah herself confirmed in the comments of that video, apparently, he wasn't just trying to help her or make her feel better, but he was trying to use her to make her ex-boyfriend and his current girlfriend jealous because they had this old beef about him getting uninvited by Joma's shop during her ex-boyfriend's fragrance launch. And things were fine for a while until they were not. Now, the problem started when she refused to play his games and become one of his minions. From what I gathered from that video that Your Arabian Bestie posted, Daniel Renee invited Leah over to his house so that they would probably, I don't know, maybe go live together or do a video together. And I'm not sure why, but for some reason, she didn't turn up. And that's when he crashed out and started throwing tantrums because she wouldn't go to his house so that he could parade her in front of his followers. According to Leah, shared some screenshots with Your Arabian Bestie. You can see from the screenshots that he probably said a lot of bad things because he ended up deleting almost all the messages that he sent to, according to Leah. Now, at this point, according to Leah, she was like, nah, I'm done. I'm not doing this, which led to further drama. And she also mentioned in the comments that she ended up blocking the whole family for the sake of her peace after that whole exchange about not going to his house. Now, fast forward to another time when they all went to an event. After the event, according to Leah, she went back to her hotel, but she had to see a friend of who wanted to get an Uber. So she was outside with the friend waiting for the friend's Uber to get there. She had her back against the hotel and she could hear his voice. So she knew that he was around with his crew. And then one of his minions or crew member, aka the Gormon girl, came over to her and then said hi to Leah's friend and then faced Leah and called her disgusting and a bitch for blocking her. So all the while she was saying these things, Leah was recording.
But Yulia, I do want to say what you did was disgusting, and I also want to say blocking me for something I never did, and I truthfully cared for you. You're showing me how bitch you are.
So in this video, Leah finally said why she blocked them all and how she was getting bullied for hours by Daniel Renee because she didn't turn up at his house.
Sitting on live talking about how he needed how he needed to file me away, as the only thing that happened is I didn't have a plan and I didn't show up and he didn't get to parade me around his house. That is what happened, and I was bullied for fucking hours straight. And
the crazy part about this exchange is that it went on for over 40 minutes according to Leah, and you can tell from that video that this person that came over, another grown woman, the Gormon girl, had no idea what was actually happening. She admitted it in that video that she didn't know the whole story.
I just want to let you know that I didn't have the full side, and instead of blocking me, you could have just texted me and I would have understood both sides.
So you're telling me that as a grown woman, you go and attack another grown woman because of a man without actually knowing the full story? Okay. You're traumatizing her because she blocked you and she chose her peace.
Me everywhere.
I don't want anything to do with any of you.
And that's okay.
So walk away from me.
If somebody blocked you, what happened to just blocking them back and moving on with your life? Now, the worst part is that the Gormon girl made another video, which I'm going to insert here, downplaying the whole situation and talking about how they were trying to look out for Leah's mental health. I'm just going to play the video.
He was claiming that Daniel, my friend, bullied her because we were concerned for her mental health. It's just
Now, Miss Miriam, how are you telling me that you were just trying to look out for her mental health, but the first opportunity you get, you're coming on to her that strong, calling her names? Honestly, this whole situation is unacceptable and just crazy. I love that Leah did admit to herself that she didn't see the whole thing because she was vulnerable at that time, which is very understandable. Honestly, I hope that Leah is okay wherever she is, and I wish her the best of luck. Anyway, I'm not here to judge, but to the ones that are always bullying people, you need to do better. We are not in primary school anymore. Bullying is so outdated, honestly. Lastly, on our news recap today, Boots has officially launched their own fragrance line. Yes, you heard me right. Boots now has a fragrance line called Last Note. The launch consists of 5 fragrances called Soft Island Drift, Into the Orchard, Echoes of You, Velvet Bouquet, and Vanilla Portrait. And these fragrances are only available in 50 ml and they sell for £12.99p. They sound good and beautiful. So let me know if you're going to be picking up any of these new fragrances from Boots. And that's all the recap for today. Remember, if there's a story I missed that you want me to look into, just send me a DM or leave a comment. And if you're enjoying this series, please do well to give me a follow so that you don't miss next week's recap. And I'll see you next week. Bye.